Hello students, today we discuss about the mechanical tissue distribution in coleus stem. So this is the structures of TS of coleus leaf stem. It is the diagrammatic presentations of the TS of the coleus stem. So in that, at the outer side there is the epidermis, and on that epidermis there is the epidermal outgrowth is observed. Then epidermis, next to the epidermis at the inner side there is the four corners. On that four corners there is the colenchyma present. Then next to the colenchyma at the inner side there is the parenchyma cells are present. Then another, at the center there is another outline. On that there is the, at the four corner there is the sclerenchyma cells are present. Then there is the starch sheath is next to this sclerenchyma there is the starch sheath is present. Then there is the phloem patches are also observed at the four corners. Then there is the in square there is in phloem square outline there is the cambium is present, and inner side to the cambium there is the metaxylem towards the outsides, and protoxylems are also present at that point. The protoxylem is towards the central part and metaxylem towards the outer sides, and at the center there is the pith region. So this is the outline or the diagrammatic presentation representations of the TS of the coleus stem. So this is the cellular presentations of in the TS of coleus stem. So in that you have to just see the how the different cells are arranged in the stem sections. So there is the outer line, the outer part is the epidermis, which is single layer, and on that there is the cuticle, and it's a cuticle, some epidermal outgrowths are present. Then inner side to the epidermis there is the hypodermis region. In that hypodermis region there is the colenchyma cells are present. Then after this colenchyma the parenchyma cells are added. These parenchyma cells which is somewhat compactly arranged. Then there is the starch sheath is present. Then after the starch sheath, at the inner side there is the sclerenchyma cells are present. Then there is the phloem regions, and this phloem region is at the inner side there is the cambium ring is present, and this after this cambium there is protoxylems and metaxylems are present, and at the centers there is the pith, or at the inner sides there is the pith region is present. So this is the part of the cellular part of this coleus stem. So in the main features of this or regarding the distributions of the mechanical tissue, there is the presence of the presence of the colenchyma cells in the hypodermis. It is the first one. Then there is the sclerenchyma regions or sclerenchyma cells are present in the endodermis of pericycle. This is the another features. Then there is the presence of large amount of xylems, and that is protoxylems and metaxylems are also there. Then so these colenenchyma, sclerenchyma and xylems, these three tissues are forms the flages of the eye girdles or the eye-shaped girdles, and the web, that means the connectivities, is formed by the parenchymatous tissues with the phloem. So these distributions of the mechanical tissues is in the form of eye-shaped girdles. So uh, it overcomes the flexicon force. So this eye-shaped girdle is formed in case of the chlorenchyma, then sclerenchyma and xylem, and this forms the flages, and the web which is forms in the forms of the phloem or the web that is formed by the parenchymatous tissues with this phloem. So these types of mechanical tissues are observed in case of the coleus stem. So this is regarding the mechanical tissue distributions in coleus stem. The next example we will discuss in next videos.